All right, we are recording.
All right.
And Rich is on the play. He beat my Rock Lobster with Paper Tiger.
All right. I don't know how this match plays out. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
It'll be interesting. I played this, a couple times against Stanley, but he never runs Meddling Mage. So you've got a little bit, different toolbox
Stanley
here.
is a much better at this than I am. And in fact, the Meddling Mages are his idea.
Okay. He has run so many different versions, throughout the years.
I talked to him. We had dinner at Lobster Con, a few of us, and I talked with him, and I took what he said and incorporated it here. So we'll see how this works out.
Yeah.
I also fixed the mana base, and by fix the mana base, I mean,
Yeah. No wastelands.
Got the mana base to a level that I'm comfortable with. And Stanley is a bolder man than I am. Or at least less pessimistic.
Yes.
Anyone you like is good.
All right. And you as well.
All right. Roll a 1.
All right. This will probably be the first one match broadcast.
Seems like a good match to broadcast.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep.
I'm going to keep as well.
Okay. I will go to 19 and cast a Careful Study.
All right, you got a Careful Study.
Okay, draw 2. 1, 2. And I will discard... Counterspell and Swords, and I'll pass.
I will draw. Island. And a Tidal Warrior. And pass to you.
All right. I will draw, play a Forest, and a Wild Mongrel.
All Daze.
No Wild Mongrel. Your turn.
All right. I will draw. Island and swing for 1.
Yes. All right. 18.
And play a Warrior.
Yes.
And pass.
Untap. Draw. Play a Forest. And Wild Mongrel.
All right. Got another Wild Mongrel.
Pass turn.
Untap. And we'll draw. That is not what I want to see. I will pass to you. And stop on your upkeep.
Yes.
I want to do... Yeah, we're going to make both your forests into islands.
Okay. Draw. Gonna go to 17 and try to play a survival.
All right, survival's good.
Attack.
All right, no blocks.
Okay. Pass turn.
All right, 18. Draw. All right. Do that. I think that's fine. We'll go to attacks.
All right. No blocks.
All right, I'll pass to you.
End step. Activate.
Yep.
And still on end step, I'll discard.
Yep.
All right. Go to my turn.
Yep. You got it.
Return Squee. Fetch.
Yep. 14.
Attack for 3.
Okay, no blocks.
Pass turn.
All right, untap. And I'll draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play an island.
There it is.
I'll play Bouncer.
Sure.
And with that, I will go ahead and pass to you.
End step, discard Squee.
Yep.
Get this guy, discard him.
Yep.
Get this guy, discard him.
Okay.
Get Wonder. I'll get a 15, discard Wonder.
Okay. I have you at, let's see, because I attacked once for 2, so I have you at 13.
13, not 15? Oh, okay, sure. 13 then. Get an Arrogant Wurm.
Sure.
Go to my turn.
Yep, your turn.
Untap, return Squee. Draw. Attack for 4.
I'll put a warrior on a Rootwalla and a warrior on a Rootwalla.
Okay, sure, they trade.
Okay.
Take 2.
13.
Go to 12. Play a Gilded Drake.
Gilded Drake is pretty good. Yeah, I'll Gush, returning my islands.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll scoop to that. It's just
All right.
one turn too slow.
Yeah, missing that land drop seemed brutal.
Yeah, that was several turns too.
It was. I was not hurt by the lack of Wasteland in that particular game.
Yes, definitely benefited from that.
It's the now we're going to take a look at what your sideboard has here. Interesting.
All right, I'll be on the play this time.
All right. Sorry, I'm still thinking about how to sideboard.
Absolutely. And any preference on cut this time?
Oh no, however you like is good.
All right, and you as well.
Thank you. I do like how this is making me really kind of stretch and think about decks that I haven't really thought much about before, and
Oh yeah.
matchups that I just haven't really considered. I think that's a healthy exercise.
I'll keep this.
I guess I'll try this.
Okay. I will start off with an island. I'll pass to you.
I will follow suit and pass.
All right. I will draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play a Wasteland into a Furnace, and then I'll
Okay.
pass.
Draw. Forest survival.
I would like to float one in Daze.
Ooh, very nice. Your turn.
I would like to Furnace.
Boom.
Untap. And draw. Island.
Mm-hmm.
Merfolk Traders.
Yes.
I will draw. You know, this is a pretty hard decision. I'm going to discard a deep analysis if I have to, and then I'll pass.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw. I will play another island and pass with 6.
Untap. I will draw. I'll attack.
I'll take it.
All right.
19.
Let's play Merchant.
Sure.
I will draw. I'm going to discard a Merfolk Traders and then pass.
We found a good one to discard there at least. Play a Rootwalla.
You got a Rootwalla.
Pass turn.
All right, untap.
Mm-hmm.
Upkeep, draw. Play an island.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead flashback deep analysis targeting myself.
Yes, that is good.
17, draw 2. And I'll go ahead and pass the turn, 6 in hand.
Okay, untap. Draw. Let's try again.
With survival. Survival resolves.
Play another Yavimaya Coast and pass with 4.
All right, I will untap. I will draw. I'm going to Wasteland, taking out the Yavimaya Coast.
I will respond by floating a green mana.
Okay.
Then I'll let it resolve.
All right. I'll Furnace you.
Yes.
I'm going to float 2 blue,
Mm-hmm.
and I will Gush.
Sure.
Draw 2. I'll play an island.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play a Firewalker.
Sure. Is he 2/2 pro red?
He's 0/1, and he is hexproof from red.
Okay.
Can't be targeted.
Okay. Yes, he resolves.
Sorry, just talking to my daughter right there. All right.
Oh, no, yes.
I will move to combat.
I will use my green floating to discard Squee.
Okay.
Go to 17.
Mm-hmm.
I will get Squee and discard this Squee.
Okay.
And I'll get an Arrogant Wurm.
All right, you got an Arrogant Wurm.
And then
Combat?
I'm ready to go to combat, yes.
All right, swing for 2.
All right, your squires are bigger than my mom's Goblin Rider, so
Yep.
I will take 2 and go to 15.
I will move to discard.
Yes.
I am going to discard a Vidalian Merchant.
All right.
And it's your turn.
Untap, return Squee.
Yep.
Draw. Oh. Pump.
Yep.
I will cast Caven, exiling a Squee.
Okay. Resolves.
So we both
take 2.
2. So I go to 13 and you go to 18?
I'm at 15. I should be at 15.
Oh, okay.
I believe so. Let's see. Because have you attacked? Or did I not reset life?
I should be at 13. Have I hit you this game?
Let's see. No, oh, it's the deep analysis.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. Okay, so come in for 3.
Yeah, so that brings me to 12.
12, okay. And I've not played a land yet, I don't think.
Correct.
So I will play Plains and pass.
Let's untap. Draw. Let's go ahead and Furnace you.
No more Cave-In.
I'll play an island into a Lord.
All right.
I will go ahead and pass.
I'll go to 12 and discard my Squee.
Yep.
I'll get to Wonder.
Mm-hmm.
Now go to my turn.
You got it.
Untap. Return Squee.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Attack with Squee with my lizard.
Yep, you got it.
Okay. Discard my worm. I'll go to 11 and madness him.
Sure.
Then I'll resolve this.
Okay.
I'll get another one, and I will pass turn.
All right, untap. I will draw. Island. Bouncer.
Sure.
And I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay, untap.
Yep.
Draw. Gonna try to pyrokinesis your guys for 2 each.
For 2 each. That. That resolves.
I will attack for 5.
Yep. Go to 7.
Discard madness. I go to 10. I'll get a Gilded Drake and pass.
All right. Furnace you. We're going to untap and draw. That is not going to do it. Yeah, just a little bit didn't line up. I needed a Warb this game. I kept game 1 on the strength of Winter Orb.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then it didn't.
that's really good.
Yeah, really good against you. So I had the Thwart, but if I thwart the pyrokinesis, you just get Gilded Drake at that point. So I need Thwart to kind of protect at that point.
Right,
Disrupt.
exactly.
You never, no Frantic Search, no Careful Study the entire game. And yeah.
Right. Yeah, wow. That was, so your draws just didn't quite line up either game.
It didn't line up. Game 1, I mean, it's always sketchy to keep on a one-lander, but that was like 6 draws or something
Yeah,
without
your luck was
seeing a
terrible,
land.
never hitting land. I don't know if I sideboarded correctly. I feel like Cyberpunker's going to yell at me, but
Oh, you definitely bring in the red sweepers.
Okay.
because that's how I win the game. This is a a creature-based control deck is basically what it is. And yeah, I didn't have the annuls, and possibly I sideboard wrong because I actually took out my foils, hoping to
I,
have.
I was thinking about that, but I figure if you foil me, it's still a 3-for-1,
Yeah,
so it won't be that bad.
yeah. So I brought in 2 Hydroblasts, the 2 Disrupts, Furnaces, and Annuls.
I think all of those make sense. I cut 2 of my Frantic Searches, 2 of the counter spells. I cut Meddling Mage because he dies to Cave In, and
Yeah,
there's no one card of yours. The closest would be Lord of Atlantis. But I don't think a 2/2 does enough against you. And then Daze is just a little worse on the draw.
sure. You got that. So I took out. The 3 foils. I took out the Tidal Warriors,
Right. That
and
makes sense.
then trimmed a Deep Analysis and trimmed a Firewalker.
Okay. Okay. I mean, Firewalker is scary. He's slow.
Sure, he's good against you, but he's not great. And he doesn't survive cave in. You can
Right.
pyrokinesis him, of course, but so yeah, if you would have had pyrokinesis first instead of the cave in.
Right.
um,
That would have been a lot worse there. And picking off it would be annoying having to try to play around him, and he'd basically become a giant Rashad and Port at that point.
he does, and so he takes care, like under the Winter Orb, he takes care of the Rootwallas,
Yes. Yes.
which is nice, but he's not the main game plan here. He's there for elves, sly, and goblins.
Right.
That's
It
his
seems
main thing.
great against those decks.
Yeah, this matchup is mostly again about Winter Orb and Waterfront Bouncer.
Yeah,
And
agreed. That seems like the big card. So he can't block a goblin, right? The Suq'Ata Firewalker.
yeah, he's sadly not pro red,
Okay.
but
I
you
remember
know,
playing with him in the 90s, but he always did anything that was very pro red-ish, but not
mhm,
quite pro red.
yep, yep. But he beats Lavamancer, which is why
Yeah,
we play him.
yeah,
Um,
I'm all for it. It's a great card.
yep. So yeah, and I think the match came down to you had multiple survivals, game one, and
Yeah,
I didn't have multiples of the cards which I needed to beat your stuff. But that's how it
yeah,
goes.
I think so. It feels like if I get one of my monsters going, it's kind of big. The one thing I wasn't sure about is why didn't you bring in Submerge?
Um, I mean, Submerge is good, but you can sometimes. I mean, one thing, I've got other ways of dealing with your creatures,
Hmm.
and you only run
Okay,
3 forests.
that's true. Okay,
You're only on 3 forests.
that's a good point. All right, so I could just have a Yavimaya Coast draw where I don't even have a forest, and then it's just a really bad card.
Correct.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, thanks, Michael. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. And congrats on one more deck moving on for you.
Hey, thank you.
All right. We'll
All
see you
right.
on the next one.
Bye for now.
Mhm.